YouTube up? Okay. People watching me prepare. And welcome to Talkback Live in the morning. It is now 6:04, 4 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock Central Time, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning. Yes, a lovely, wonderful Wednesday morning, and starting your day off at 25 degrees under a mostly clear sky in the Memphis metro area. Yes, it is freezing on the outside. Folks, whatever you need to do this morning, grab a jacket, grab a coat, or whatever, and put something on your head. Yes, indeed. Hey, we have a great show lined up for you today. Hot topics of discussion, news that you could use, local, national, international. Phone lines are open, websites available. Hey, we're going to talk all kinds of stuff. Let's get it on. And good morning again, and welcome to Talkback Live in the morning. It is now 6:05, 5 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock Central Time, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning. Yes, a lovely, wonderful Wednesday morning, and again, starting your day off at 25 degrees under a mostly clear sky. A beautiful day to start your day here in Memphis metro area. And those of you that are watching by YouTube, thanks for joining us on our YouTube channel and on AM 730 as well. Facebook Live will be up in just a little bit. And also at 7 o'clock, AM 1600 audience will be joining us at AM 1600 at 7 o'clock hour this morning. And I tell you what, a great show lined up for you today. And we're going to keep you up to date on the traffic report as well. What's going on the interstates in the city and in the county. And also, we'll have a weather forecast done. And the guy that does that for us, News Channel 3's meteorologist and weather expert, Austin Unnick. He'll be along in a couple of minutes with his accurate, dependable weather forecast. Again, hot topics of discussion, news that you could use, local, national, international. And the number to call is 901-452-3094. Again, the number to call is 901-452-3094. Those lines are busy. Call us at 901-324-7490. And you're invited to go to our website. You can listen to the show there as well, TalkbackLiveNetwork.org. You can listen to us also on the TuneIn app and the Simple Radio app. And they're all free downloads on your mobile devices, your Android, your iPhone. You can also download it on your laptop and your iPad. Josh, good morning.
Good morning, Bob. Good morning, everybody out there listening this morning. Another great show we got lined up for you today.
Yes.
On a Wednesday morning, man, ready to get it popping, cracking, kicking, jumping, running, leaping, yelling, screaming, singing, all of that stuff, man, this morning on a Wednesday morning. Definitely appreciate y'all for checking us out as always, man. A lot of stuff to get to today, and we definitely want y'all to join the conversation. So y'all stay tuned for these topics we got for you today. Also, follow us on social media. Real quick, follow us on Twitter at TalkbackLive. One word, at TalkbackLive. Facebook, Facebook.com, TalkbackLive with Bob and Josh. Like our Facebook page, check us out there, as well as Talkback Live Network on Facebook as well to check out all the content we got hitting you during the show every morning as well as after the show. You never know what may pop up, man, what type of content we got, so y'all stay tuned for that. So we appreciate you listening, and without any further ado, let's get it on.
All right, let's start it all off with the Metro Traffic Report, keeping you up to date. What's going on the interstates in the city and in the county. In this Metro Traffic Report, it is sponsored by Shop and Save. 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And some of the items on their menu consist of catfish, spaghetti, chicken and dressing, turkey wings, meatloaf, fried chicken, cabbage, yam, greens, salmon croquette, and the list goes on. Liver and onions, smothered pork chop, it goes on and on, folks. Some of the best soul food you'll ever taste in the Mid-South. That's right. It is at Shop and Save. 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303. And right now they're open for breakfast, and just talking to someone down there this morning, and we may be talking to them later on the show this morning concerning their breakfast hour, what's going on at Shop and Save this morning later on in the show. 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303. Some of the best soul food you'll ever taste. Let's go with our traffic trooper. Josh, what's going on the roadways?
So looking at the roads right now in Memphis on a Wednesday morning to keep you safe, keep you up to date on what's going on in the traffic. There are reports of debris and a mattress.
Oh, gosh.
In the roadway on South Mendenhall Road between Winchester Road and East Rains Road. There is a mattress in the road.
Yeah, somebody just got up.
Yeah, they got up. And
what a way to wake up this morning.
They're sleeping evidently on South Mendenhall between Winchester and East Rains. Get up, get your mattress. You can't just leave your mattress there.
Yeah.
But
well, they do.
Well, yeah. So be careful, man, and be on the lookout for that as well. Also, yeah, that's it. That's actually all that's going on. Watch out for mattresses and people and pedestrians and kids and everything else on the road.
Yes, indeed, folks. As you're traveling around the Mid-South, if you're coming in from Jackson, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee area, as you approach the Germantown Parkway, it gets a little busy later on this morning. One of the busiest stretch of highways most of the time in the city. As you approach that over the Interstate 40, hey, be careful and slow it down. People are rushing to get in this morning. Also, you continue your ride down to the Sycamore View area, Winton Road, and make your way down to Sam Cooper Boulevard. Or you go east and westbound, coming to Pike, Walnut Grove, on the path, on the high flyover, the highest flyover in the state of Tennessee, as a matter of fact. And you continue your ride down to Poplar Avenue. Construction is still going on. Be careful as you make your way around the city. This Metro Traffic Report, it is sponsored by Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303. Some of the best soul food you'll ever taste. And now, let's head over to the weather department and check in with News Channel 3's meteorologist Austin Onick with his accurate and dependable weather forecast. News Channel 3's weather expert.
Sunny and warmer today, not much warmer, but, after the chill that we got the last couple of days, we'll take whatever we can get. High temperatures back in the lower 40s today with plenty of sunshine, northerly winds turning southwest, and that'll help our temperatures in the next couple of days. Mostly clear, not as cold tonight, low temperatures back around freezing, southeasterly winds continue. Clouds increase the area on Thursday, highs in the lower 50s, just below normal for this time of the year. Showers after midnight Thursday into early Friday, cloudy, lows in the mid-40s. Showers and a thunderstorm possible on Friday, highs around 60. Showers and a thunderstorm possible Friday night, lows back in the mid-50s. Showers and thunderstorms on Saturday, increasing possibility of maybe some severe weather in parts of the Mid-South. We'll keep our eyes on that in the next few days. Possibly on the breezy side as well for Saturday night.
Both of them have audio,
showers continuing, partly cloudy, lows in the mid-40s. Sunny on Sunday, highs back in the lower 60s, and looking good into the early portions of next week. That's a look at your latest WRHE TV News Channel 3 Severe Weather Center forecast. I'm meteorologist Austin Onick. Stay tuned for much more with Bob and Josh on Talkback Live.
in the headlines today, we've got well, you know, there's a lot of things that have been going on, and there's a lot of things that are still going on across this country. Well, in relation to statues and, you know, all kinds of stuff that people don't want hanging around because it's creating, or, well, it's already created, but it's continuing to create bad environments. And certain things that are bad for you, you don't want to let it hang around too much longer. It's just not good for you. Well, let's talk about it. Josh, we have a situation. Do listen to this, folks. We have a situation down in Ole Miss, the capital of Ole Miss, and that is down in Oxford, Mississippi, correct? And the Ole Miss University campus there, beautiful campus, great place to go to school, and you have all kinds of people there, Japanese, no-knees, black, white, all kinds of people. And folks, in the particular situation that's going on down there now, Ole Miss has voted to remove something, Josh. What in the world is this? And it's overwhelmingly, it was voted overwhelming, an overwhelming vote, let's put it that way, to get this thing removed. What are they talking about?
Well, the thing we're talking about are the Confederate statues.
There they are again, Confederate stuff.
Yeah, that's back again in the headlines, man. And, you know, it's one of those things. But it's back in the news, and here's the thing. So there's a Confederate statue right in the middle, monument, really, right in the middle of Ole Miss's campus. In the middle of the main concourse of where all the students are walking and things of that nature. So people took notice of this, and they're wondering, okay, why is this thing still here? And that's where the controversy is surrounding it, because there's students that came up and said, hey, look, man, we don't stand for this. Why is there a monument to something this terrible? That was against this country, that was against black people, that was against people uniting together and all this stuff you want to say.
For a bad cause.
Yeah, straight up. So
racism.
Yeah, that is a big symbol of racism, the Confederate statue. So there was a debate a little bit about it, you know, some difference of opinion. But you want to hear the final result? Well, we got the news story that will tell you all about it. As a matter of fact, in the clip, you'll hear from some students on the Ole Miss campus what they think about the whole situation. So here we go.
Take a listen to this, folks. We'll be back. Phone lines are open, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Take a listen to this.
Since 1906, this statue of a Confederate soldier has peered across the Ole Miss campus, dedicated to Confederate dead. It's now at the center of a debate by students, some who want to see it go.
Oh, the statue sucks. I don't even know why anybody would have that up here. That's like so insulting.
And some who say, let it be.
It's been a part of the university for several generations at this point, and I feel like it should continue to be part of the university.
This evening, the Associated Student Body Senate will vote on a resolution to have the statue moved to this Confederate cemetery. The cemetery is on campus next to the Tad Smith Coliseum. But Serenity Griffin says that doesn't solve the problem.
We don't want it moved. We want it gone. Here, why would you move it? Why would you move it? What's the point of moving it if it's still going to be there? Now we're just going to protest it over there. If you move it from here to there, we're just going to protest it over there.
One student told us off camera they should move the statue to an area near the Lyceum where this monument of James Meredith stands. Meredith was the first black student to attend Ole Miss. Another student we talked with had a very definite view on why the monument should stay right where it is.
As a veteran, I have strong feelings about soldiers, regardless of what side they were on. Soldiers that fight and die for a cause which this represents deserve to be honored.
Ahead of tonight's vote, the university sent out this email saying, in part, university leadership is aware of the resolution. We commend our students for using the democratic process to engage in debate of topics that impact our community. For this student, the Confederate cemetery on campus is a far better place for the monument.
Like, if they move it there, I wouldn't really care, but it shouldn't be here in the center of campus for everyone to see.
All right, there you have it. 901-452-3094. What do you think? They decide that they, all these years, they've had this statue there, which represents, okay, the South shall rise, or has risen, and some people want it to stay because they say the South shall rise again in all of its racism. So, I mean, you know, that's what they want, and to leave it there, and for all kinds of people that come to the campus have to stand up and walk past that statue, which meant hatred and malice and murders that they committed against black people and maybe other kinds of people. But racism is what it represents. So you mean black kids have to walk past that statue every single day and then look at that thing for years and have been reminded of racism and what it stood for, and they say, well, in your face, whether you like it or not.
You know what's so crazy about it? I get sick and tired. Shout out to everybody coming in on Facebook.
Yes.
Sharita back in the building. Since she's on vacation, she's been back with us, so we appreciate it.
Welcome back, Sharita.
Man, and you know what? I am sick and tired, and y'all heard it on the video. The guy said, well, I just, I respect anybody that's a veteran. I love soldiers. Shut up. I get sick and tired of hearing that lame excuse. Well,
what else? I mean,
no, look, I don't care. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care if you were a veteran. If you don't agree with the right things, I don't care what you were.
Yeah, but it's soldiers, Josh, dying for a cause.
Yeah, look, okay, guess what? There were soldiers in Nazi Germany, you know what I mean, that were fighting for that cause. You know what I'm saying? There were soldiers in Afghanistan fighting for Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein. Mm-hmm. We honor them too? No, because it's stupid. You know what I mean? The people expect us to swallow that crap.
Well, I mean, you know, you respect all soldiers is what he said. All soldiers should be respected.
No, they
whether it be in a war that's good or for this particular reason here, racism. I mean, it's soldiers' fault, or were they fighting, or were they killing innocent people?
I mean, they were doing all that. That the cause was wrong, and they're straight up racist. So look, man, get your sorry self. I don't care if soldier or not. You a soldier that's wrong, and get your wrong self on somewhere. So, and I'm glad to see. And the story didn't actually talk about it, but the student council at Ole Miss actually approved the resolution to move the Confederate statue.
Yeah.
But the thing to me, that's still questionable. Some people say, "Oh, you should just be happy about that." Yeah. Well, I'm not, because I'm glad it's being moved from the middle of campus. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they're moving it to a cemetery, which is still on campus.
Well, when a Confederate died, Confederate soldier graveyard. Yeah. So they're moving it over there.
Right.
But it's not. It's no longer in the middle of the campus. It's progress. But here's the thing: seems like Mississippi is the state that don't want to let go of racism. They don't want to let it go. Yeah. The Confederate flag emblem is still flying all over the state, and even at Ole Miss. What's the problem? Well, it's history. You got to understand, folks. It is about history.
Yeah, right.
Everybody wants their history to be a part of the society and to leave a mark.
Yeah, they left a mark, right.
And they don't want it to be erased. They want it to remind themselves and remind us and other people, yes, we did it. Racism, we hated you. And we want to remember that for the rest of our lives. And Josh has talked about that this soldier, the statue that they have at Ole Miss, is dedicated to the Confederate dead. Why should you remove it? These people died for this. People lost their lives and dedicated their lives for this, and then you want to remove what represents something that they fought hard for? Racism?
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
This is how much I respect the Confederate dead, so to speak. I wouldn't care if they took the statue up on a crane and dropped it in a million pieces right on top of the Confederate graveyard, because the cause should never be celebrated.
Yeah,
I don't understand why it's so hard for people.
But what if they said the same thing about the black kid statue down at Ole Miss, and some of the white people said we want to just raise it up with a crane and just drop it and break it? How would people feel? Well, is that the same?
Look, and I know you're joking, so I'm gonna preface that because I know he's just saying the other side. So I'm like, go ahead, like I know he doesn't.
Well, I'm just saying what they would say.
But look, I'm gonna tell you, if you believe that, don't say that in front of me.
Yeah.
Or any other black person, or even a white person with common sense.
Yes, and most people today know that is not right, and you only have a few of those that want to hang on.
It's not a few though. That's the problem. Yeah. It's more than we realize.
It's more than we realize. I'm trying to be a little nice here.
I'm not.
But people, black people, you work next to every single day. White people, not all white people, but you work every day next to white people that can't stand you. The only reason that they're there is because it's a job and they want to make some money. And that's the only reason. I had a lady one time, years ago, on the Oprah Winfrey Show. She was there, and they had the white supremacies and black people on the other side, and some black people that just hated everybody and were racist. But on both sides, there were racism. Okay? And this one white lady said, I go to work and work with the NIGGERS. She didn't say Negroes. She said the other word. I work with them. I go to work with them only because I have to. And when I'm there, I do a job, and I do it nicely, and I work close to them. But I'll be glad, she said, I am so happy when I drive out from that workplace, and I don't have to deal with them N-word folks no more. I go home and be relaxed and be with the people that I want to be with. There you go. So, but they're smiling in your face, and the old songs are smiling faces. They don't tell the truth. Yeah, well, there you go. And folks, it's happening. It happens. You have people that are racist that work around you every single day. And some white people think black people are stupid. They just think that you're just dumb. You don't know, and you can't pick up on nothing. They really do.
Oh, that's definitely.
They really think that black people are monkeys swinging tails and swinging on their tails, and their brains is in the tip of the tail. They don't know anything. They can't do anything. You can just say anything you want to and act any way you want to. I can tell when racist white people are around me. The vibes. And they just hate it when they're around you. Some of them don't even want to get close to you. It's real, folks. It still exists. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. What do you think about the Ole Miss campus situation?
And real quick,
and to say, on the other hand, there are a lot of good white people out there that are friendly and that are my friends, and they're good people, and I wouldn't trade anything for them. Yes.
Yeah, man, it's good everybody. Y'all know what's up.
All right.
But and real quick, the statue is going to be put out at the Confederate graveyard on the campus. And still, to me, which is why I'm not happy about it, last thing I'll say on it, is it's going to be right in front of the basketball stadium. Oh. The new on-campus basketball stadium is right behind the Confederate graveyard.
So how about that? You get to go to the basketball game, and when you go there to pay your money, you get a chance to see the statue.
Exactly. So it's still bogus, but at least it's I guess a step in some sort of direction.
It's a step.
It's a step somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah, there you go. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Lines are busy. Keep calling. In other news, Josh, R. Kelly is crying, and he talks to CBS. What in the world's going on with R. Kelly? He seems like everybody's doing him wrong. What are people doing to R. Kelly?
What are people doing? They're calling him out on his mess. That's what they're doing. And he ain't used to it, man. He's been coddled and and put up with for most of his career. People made excuses for him, but now the heat is finally being put on him, and he can't handle it. Yeah. He's acting like a big old baby. So that's just my initial analysis, so to speak. Now the full interview is going to come out on CBS sometime this morning, but there were exclusive clips released last night, and if you haven't heard, we'll play some of that right now. I want to get your thoughts on what R. Kelly had to say. These were his first public comments about the recent allegations towards him since the Surviving R. Kelly documentary that went down, that basically exposed his entire career and how he's doing things. He went to jail. He's out on bond. So he's been going through some struggles, man, and it seems to be showing itself in this video.
Well, he says that those things, he was forgiven of them, and they were in the past. Why? Well, I tell you what, take a listen to this, and you decide. Are we doing, what's his name? R. Kelly wrong? Is he being treated wrong for the innocent heart that he has?
Yeah, right.
Or whatever. Take a listen to this.
Good evening, I'm Jeff Glore, and we are going to begin here tonight with an interview many have been waiting for. R. Kelly's first since being charged with sexual abuse last month. Gayle King of CBS This Morning just spoke with Kelly. The charges against the singer involved 4 women, 3 of whom were allegedly underage at the time. In an interview that just wrapped, Kelly told Gayle the accusations are lies. We have 2 clips here. Here is the first.
They are still talking about you with underage girls. Do you still sit here and say you have never been with underage girls? Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. I had 2 cases back then that I said in the beginning of the interview that I would not talk about because of my ongoing case now.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. But I will tell you this. People are going back to my past. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past, and they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
But the past is relevant with you with underage girls.
Absolutely no, it's not.
Why?
Because for one, I beat my case. When you beat something, you beat it.
You were acquitted.
We can't double jeopardy me like that. You can't. It's not fair. It's not fair to nobody. When you beat your case, you beat your case.
But I'm not talking about the one case in which you were acquitted. I'm talking about the other cases where women have come forward and said, R. Kelly had sex with me when I was under the age of 18. R. Kelly was abusive to me emotionally and physically and verbally. R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. This is what they're saying about you. These aren't old rumors.
Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors,
why would they say this about you?
Not true.
Kelly became much more emotional as Gayle continued her questioning. Here's more of that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
how stupid would it be for R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way, way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say
that's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert, I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Well, there you go, R. Kelly. It tells about you at the very end of your conversation. You just had to say something nasty. And he's been nasty all of his life, and some people say, and all the things that he's said, the things that he's done, and he is trying to deny a lot of it. And, well, in some cases, he's not denying it. But on the other hand, he said, it's not me. What does he mean? You're lying on me. It's not me. Why would I do this kind of stuff? You know, and it's something that he says, I mean, you know, you're trying to destroy me. Man, you destroyed yourself a long time ago. Honestly. And you sat there and let this stuff happen. You did this stuff. Cameras were on you. You didn't deny it. You laughed at it. And you gloried in all of that mess that you were in. And now all of a sudden you thought people was going to let it go and just let you be R. Kelly and everybody else go to jail and not get away with it. Well, it finally caught up with you. And I'm glad it did. And you should get the punishment that you deserve. Just because you're a star, because you have the money and you think that you had all of the prestige and everybody on your side. No, it is wrong the way you did these people. And I don't believe these people came out with these stories like any other story that came out. This was something that R. Kelly, you know, danced and praised himself about all these years. Yeah, oh yeah. And there's evidence that other women and young women have been taken in by him and the families have been destroyed. And he does not deny it. But he wants to say, in some sense, you should let me do it. I am R. Kelly. Do you know who I am? This is stupid. Yes, you're right. It is very stupid, R. Kelly. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. If lines are busy, keep calling. This guy has a serious problem, and he wants to tell us that we have the problem. Ain't that a trip? Is that not a trip? It's not true! I mean, what are the tears for? Yeah, he crying hard, man. He's guilty. Those are tears of guilt. It's exactly what it is. Not tears of joy. Tears of joy. No, tears of guilt. I beat my case. Why do they want to keep bringing up this old stuff? What do you mean? It's still going on and on and on today, R. Kelly, and you know it. Well, that's the way I feel, folks. How do you feel? Yeah, it's our opinion now. Look, here's the thing. If y'all disagree, y'all are more than welcome to call in. Well, I mean, do you think he's been treated unfairly? Do you think he did it? Do you think he's guilty? Do you think he's a crook? And he's trying to blame everybody else for his situation. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. If lines are busy, keep calling. And in other news, Josh, we got a situation here out of New Jersey. Yeah, check this out, man. Yeah. And out of New Jersey, what do you think about this, folks? Now, you know, every year when the prom comes around, people, the young kids want to dress up, they want to show out and all that kind of stuff. Nothing wrong with that, okay? They want to get the best limo and all this kind of stuff that they can find and you know, carry on and carry on and carry on. Well, a school in New Jersey, a high school at the prom says no to all of this stuff. Josh, why? What's going on in this case? So check it out, y'all. Like you said, the Bob set it up perfect, man. When you talk about the prom, it's a big deal. You know, it's time to show out with the dresses and the suits and the tuxedos. Rent that sports car, you know what I mean, for a few hours. Get that limo, whatever else it is, right? Mm-hmm. But evidently, a high school in New Jersey says no. We're sick of all this. Oh, my goodness. So here it is. It's in Wanacue, New Jersey. Wanacue. Yeah. Right. Students at a New Jersey high school upset at a new school policy that will prohibit them from taking a limo
a party bus or even their own vehicle to the prom.
Yeah.
So how they going to get there, I guess? But the Lakeland Regional High School Superintendent Hugh E. Betty said the new rule is about safety and equity so that students who can't afford a snazzy ride don't feel left out.
Whoa.
Is
that fair to those that want to do it, or is it unfair to those that want to do it and now they can't? Well, it's about, treating your fellow man fair, and, you don't want to embarrass the rest of the people. I guess that's what he's saying.
But I want to go in a little bit more. He says some more here, the principal. And this Beetle, they spelled his name two different ways in the story. But nonetheless, now it's Beetle, says the principal, said that following a group decision made by the administrative team at Sussex County Schools, the only way to get to prom at the Rock Lake County Club in Bergen County is to take a chaperone school bus at a cost of $15 per person.
Wow.
So not only can't you
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Josh.
Yeah.
You mean tell me they want to, wait a minute, to go with their mate or their whatever, their date, whatever, to the prom, to get on a school bus?
Yeah, but not just that. You got to pay $15 to
and
ride
you pay $15 to ride the school bus to the prom. We want everybody to ride on the school bus, and the school bus will take you all to the prom. Well, I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's the stupid. Look, and here it is. So, look, you can't take your own car. You can't rent a car. You can't rent a limo. You can't rent a party bus.
Yeah.
And not only that, they're forcing you to take the school bus. And not only that, as MLK said, and not only that, you have to pay $15 per person.
Mm-hmm.
So they're forcing you to pay. Either you pay to get on the bus, or you don't go to the prom.
Yeah, I understand all of that, but see,
I don't understand this.
But no. Listen, there must have been some reason why they started doing this, and maybe the other students were showing out, and they were looking down their nose at other people and talking about people at the prom. Look what they came in, a old broken down 67 Chevy Impala. And it's all rusted and all that kind of stuff. But maybe there's some people that's been out on the farm and drove a tractor there. It's the only way they had.
Well, that's kind of. But why don't you drive the tractor no more?
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is, if these people that have it good and living high on the hog, and they or whatever, they have the means and the resources to drive in a stretch limo. There's only two of them. And they, whatever, they drive there and then they show off in front of other people. And they've been doing this intentionally. If they hadn't been saying anything to the other people, they probably wouldn't have said anything about it. But when the people start coming in and start, showing themselves and talking about other people the way they came and how bad they look and all that other kind of stuff.
You know what that sounds
like?
That
probably... it makes other people feel bad, look bad, and people should never do something like that.
I understand what you're saying, but guess what? That's life. It's school, man. They're going to make fun of you in school.
No.
Hey, look, that's life. Quit trying to baby these folks. They're in high school, man.
Well, Sharita says it's been out of hand. She said, I agree, it's been out of hand. And, and that's probably the way it's been. And I agree, Sharita.
So, no, but then Sharita doesn't agree with the bus.
Well, okay.
Sharita, how would you feel? You got the sun.
Well, how else are they going to get there?
$15.
Walk? Are they going to walk?
But it just ain't going to go.
Well, you're saying if they're going to make them ride the bus, don't charge them the $15.
No, why?
Yeah. Well, the school's making some money.
Well, clearly.
Everybody wants to
Do you know how much money it is?
Everybody wants to get something out of this, and so I don't know.
Look,
what do you think?
They're talking this mess about equal opportunity.
Well, should they have spoken to the kids and given them fair warning and said, hey, look, this is what's been going on. It needs to quit. It needs to stop now. If it does not stop, next year you'll be riding the school bus to the prom.
What doesn't stop?
The complaining and talking bad about other people that are not able to buy limos, use limos, rent limos, whatever the case may be, and look like some of the other people. And if they give them a fair warning a year ahead of time and make sure that it doesn't happen again, I can understand that. And if anything comes out of it, people complain that, hey, this is still going on, then boom, I can see why they would let people know this is the way it's going to be next time, or else there won't be any problem.
Real quick, we got a couple calls we have to. And so a lot of Facebook comments.
Yeah.
But real quick, if you can't handle, look, and I know bullying is wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being insensitive.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you can't handle somebody, I'll put it this way. You would not be able to make it through school in Memphis.
Yeah.
If you can't handle somebody checking you every now and then.
That's true.
And that's through the history.
And that's a lot of places. That's a lot of places.
That's going to, most of the people probably watching and listening. You wouldn't be able to make it through school if you couldn't handle a little checking of somebody saying something about your car or your face or your shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
That's going on in all schools. You can't prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
You're going to stop them from having fun just because of some insecurities, man. I'm not cool with it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. And it is 6:46, 46 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock Central Time. A very pleasant good morning to you. Let's go to the phone lines. Who do we have?
First is James.
James, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Wednesday.
What's up, hey, how you doing?
Good morning. Doing well, sir. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, man.
Good.
Hey, look, on this school thing, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a bad idea to do that. I think that that's perfect that young students, young kids are introduced to the differences, in wealth like that, because that's the way society is.
Mm-hmm.
And say you're a poor kid with some Buster Browns, or I doubt you're gonna be that bad, but
Buster Brown. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you don't have your parents don't have any money, so your outfits or whatever are like Walmart shirt, Walmart pants, Buster Brown. But some other kid whose parents might be wealthy, he might have on some designer stuff, very expensive shoes, very expensive clothes, come to the prom in a limo.
Uh-huh.
His date might be the same, equivalent. Whereas you might be bringing a hood rat up in there, right?
Mm.
So, I think that's just life. And see, the motivation would be, well, when you're young, why don't you make the right decisions? Why don't you sacrifice? Finish, go get your master's, and if that's what you want, you can have those things as an adult. He may have been, his parents might have been, just that's the way they raised their kids.
Okay, so that's the way they raise their kids, and to mock other people and say bad things about other people if they can't ride in a limo and all that kind of stuff? Or is that just the way they raise the kid that he has things and to enjoy?
Josh is right. That's going to happen. There's nothing they can do on that. You're going to be attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are going to do that. They're going to look, even with the school uniforms, you still can wear your own shoes. So, kids going to attack. You ain't got no Jordans. You got on, you're going to be attacked. You're going to have, strengthen up.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself. But when you do what you're saying the school is doing, that's wrong, because you can't protect them from reality. When they get out of school, they don't have to deal with the real world.
Yeah.
And if somebody is sacrificed and they care about their kids and they say, hey, look, I spend my money on I want to dress my kids up. I'm going to buy him what he wants. I want him, he in 10th grade, I want him wearing nothing but suits and expensive, and I'm going to buy him a car.
Yeah.
When I went, I had a car. A lot of kids would drive by them. And it just teaches you, you don't want to be, broke. So you got to make the right decision. So I think that's a bad idea to, to do that. Don't give them nothing. Let them earn it. If they want it, they'll earn it. If they don't want it, then they won't earn it. That's the way life is.
So you think those people that are complaining about this when somebody's driving to the prom or they're renting a limo or whatever the case may be to the prom and they're showing up dressed nice and all of this, and the other people that are not, then so you think these people are whining about this, that other people complain to them or make fun of them because they don't have the things that they have? Do you think that's okay?
I think I don't think you should bully or kids are kids. I don't think you should do that, but that's going to happen, and you can come out of that. You as a kid, doesn't matter how much money you have as a kid, it can motivate you to say, hey, you don't like this, you don't like being broken, or your parents, I don't have a job, my parents don't have no money, I'm going to make sure I make the right decision with my life. So if those are the things you want, you can acquire those things.
Use it as motivation.
We should never tolerate, bad decisions or just being stupid. Okay, I'm ghetto, I'm going to stay ghetto, and then I'm going to complain because other people got nice cars and nice things. Well, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just waiting on the welfare truck or the food stamp man or Zach Randolph, to pay my utility. Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, get off your butt, man. If you don't like it, do something about it. That's what I think is great for them kids to see that. And as children, they need to be introduced to that.
Mm-hmm.
It should motivate them. It shouldn't hurt them. Yeah, okay, you know what? It might hurt, but it should motivate you. I'm saying it's not the end of the world.
So they should, if they get hurt by it, at the same time, they should look at it as a motivating point to do better or to get better, or to say next time or whatever the case may be, I'm going to do better in life, and then I want my kids to be able to go to their prom and do just like these people are doing, or my aunt or niece or whoever's coming behind me next year to be able to do what these people are doing rather than just complain about
it. That's exactly what should happen.
Okay. All right.
And I just hope he get a fair trial, man.
Fair trial?
Yeah, but he's innocent until proven guilty. I just hope he gets, with all of the media and the lifetime thing, and you got people coming on that jury, they already got their mind made up, and that's actually against the Constitution. He's innocent until proven guilty.
That's true. That's true.
But then again, I wasn't born yesterday, He's going to have to deal with the ramification of his actions, too, so.
Yeah. And,
love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Well, that's the way some people felt. That's the way they were treated.
Like I said, it's a legal matter,
Yeah.
So, I just hope he gets a fair trial. That's all I can say. I don't know.
I'm with you. I hope he gets a fair trial, but see, the guilt, I think, is coming out here. And he's getting out crying on television. Do you think he's trying to seek people, whoever may be on the trial, or the judge, and other people across the nation? Do you think he's trying to seek sympathy and people to feel sorry for him now?
I don't know. I just made, look, man, it's a possibility that none of this could be true, Now, that's going to be up to him and his lawyers to prove his innocence, and I wish them luck.
Yeah.
But, you do, but I agree with the people, hey, if you got all these rumors, you can't, the perception, it becomes reality. You cannot, because I'm saying we had a house full of girls, they be teaching them how to sing, and they know, and that ain't a bad look.
Mm-hmm.
With a parents like that. That's what I'm saying. So you're going to have to deal with that.
Okay. R. Kelly, there he goes. And we'll see the end result soon, I guess. And anything else? Okay. Okay. All right.
But, just real quick, that's why, like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
That's why I really like Floyd Mayweather because, the guy works hard.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get in a lot of the social stuff, but he lives a lifestyle of success. And, he earns that much.
True. And also, I don't think I've ever heard him say anything negative about poor people that can't afford like he can. I hear, that he's giving a lot of things away.
Yeah, but
instead he's trying to make life better.
An example.
Yes, sir.
For anybody.
Yes.
To be rich.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just saying, what I'm saying is he works hard. He has to train. He has to stay in shape.
Yes.
He has to get in those rings and win those matches, and then that's his reward. So that's what that's perfect for a child. If you work hard, you can get your reward. Now, if you're stupid and you're a fool and you get into drugs and you don't want to, you don't do anything, then you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna be begging Zach to pay your utility bill.
Okay. All right, James. Man, we appreciate the comment. Good stuff.
Bro.
Okay. All right. 901-452-3094. Let's go back to the phone lines. Who do we have? Unforgetful. Welcome to the show. Good morning on a Wednesday.
Good morning, Bob and Josh.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
My hat goes out to Ole Miss with the students dealing with the stature. It's really a good thing because it's time for people, to get that stuff away, man, from people who trying to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a good thing now. I think it needs to be, the graveyard. I don't see no problem with it because I'm not the one right now to visit any graveyard lately. I just,
Yeah, I don't think they have to walk through the graveyard to get to a ball game.
Yeah. I don't do that kind of stuff.
But, yeah.
But, there's a song a long time ago. I think I mentioned on your show, Bob. Don't let the Joneses get you down.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing that song, Unforgettable.
Well, when I was brought up, man, I was like that, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, man, I didn't have nothing. And, the way I look at things now, I remember when I was in the 12th grade at Melrose, man, I had to find me a black suit. I finally found a friend that had a rougher shirt. I put that together, and I found some other black pants, but the suit part had the little red thread in it. And, it's supposed to be solid black, but I went on and rode that.
Yeah.
And I went to the graduation, and it was a real pretty lady named Miss Kate. Man, she was pretty. But anyway, she was the one that was walking down the aisle with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. With the red thread in your pants and all?
No, red thread in the coat.
In the coat? You had red thread in your coat?
Yeah.
And she still walked, with you, knowing that was, it was supposed to be all black?
Right.
Yeah, that's
great.
She
was beautiful, too, man.
That's great.
And she didn't really bully me or feel embarrassed or anything. But she was one of the most beautiful students at Melrose, too, man. 407 of us, man.
Really?
Senior class.
Right,
yeah.
That's a big class.
Yeah, it was a big class, man. It was the good old days and stuff. But what really the memory that I didn't have? I mean, I got the yearbook. I never went to a prom.
Really?
Never went.
Oh, okay.
Bob, I think when children, get out of school, we kind of just, most of us, maybe it's the parents because they don't have money, and stuff. They try to do the best they can, but, I'm not the one to really, bust other people out because they don't have. But it's a good thing when you got people like Zach Randolph, the boxer, that, out there so they can do some different in people's lives.
Well, do you think people learn from being bust out like that?
No.
Yeah.
It's bad, Bob.
Okay.
It's an embarrassment. Why would you want to embarrass them more? They already feel so embarrassed inside because peer pressure is a monster, man. It's a monster out there,
Yeah.
Things that you can't talk about that other, students when you was a kid went through and enjoyed it and things, but, you can't talk about it because you didn't enjoy it. You weren't able to.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that's a good thing the hype on stuff like that. Because kids, man, they get out of school. You know, I remember when I got out, you know, what do I do now? Really nobody to push me. What should I do? You know, what am I going to do? Just sit at home and go on the corner?
Let me ask you this. I forget, but let me ask you this. Do you think that kids need to just be encouraged by the school system and by their parents and everybody about the way they come to the prom with these limos and tuxedos and all these other things on when others cannot and cannot afford it? Do you think they need to just tone it down some, like this, if they have a problem like this other school system did?
Well, Bob, you know, the way I feel about it, since I never went to a prom, I'm pretty sure this stuff is all sanctioned by the school, right?
Well, it's a school prom, but people come, you know, the way they want to come, you know.
But it's all sanctioned by the school, right?
Yeah.
So, in other words, instead of the city of Memphis, it's all sanctioned by the Shelby County School, right?
Yeah. So, what's your point?
So, why should there be another entity out there like Holiday Inn come to our convention where you can have your prom and then you got your hotel rooms and all? See, that's the kind of stuff, man. We live in a society right now where nobody talk about the sexual abuse part that's going on there. Even the women, they don't want to bring that up. So all of a sudden we got this stuff going on right now, and these young girls getting their cherry busted, and these men out here, these little boys out here.
I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you to explain the cherry busting, okay?
Yeah, I'm just saying all that stuff going on with our kids. But we want to hype on our kids.
So do you think that's what?
It's a trip. Nobody want to talk about that.
I knew you had to be shifting gears. So you saying we shouldn't be hyping on R. Kelly because of the stuff that's going on?
No, I'm not saying it like that. R. Kelly, in his situation, first thing, he should never went to Gayle King. If Gayle King came to him, I would say, look, I'm not doing any kind of interviews or anything. Because she's the one out there that want to roast him. You know?
Want to roast him? I think. Don't you think?
Oh, man.
Wait. Come on.
Don't you? King, man. Gayle King, she playing the undercover stuff.
Well, if you don't give the news something to talk about, they don't have anything to talk about on you. Do you think he roasted himself?
Look, I think most of the people that have been on Gayle King when they interviews and stuff, they basically went to jail. Most of the people in it, I can't think of.
So you want to blame? Wait a minute,
I'm serious, man.
You want to blame everything on Gayle Kim for the interview?
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't have did it with her.
Okay,
but look, he got a point. Look, I'm not defending R. Kelly. Okay. So he sing all those songs and get all these women's panties wet and stuff, and now they want to come after him like with hatchets and everything. Come on, that ain't right, man. He's just singing a song because of the way you feel, and now you want to fall in love with him because he's singing so many beautiful love songs. I'm not defending the man or what he done, but I'm just saying now, you can't be, like he said, you can't be adding all the stuff up that he went through in the past. You can't do that. Okay. If I'm in a jury room and I'm a jury and in the courtroom and stuff, and they bring up stuff in the past, he automatically free with me. You know, because I see what's going on. That ain't right.
Okay.
You're in a court of law. Do the thing right. And she's talking about, well, what about the past? You know, now they got you doing the same thing. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, so
these are the cases now.
Yeah, so are you in a little sense here defending him? Okay, I'll tell you what, right now, we are now wanting to welcome and our fans and people that are listening on AM 1600 and has now joined us. We're now AM 730 and AM 1600. And phone lines are open, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. And go ahead, I'm forgetful. We're going to go to our next caller in just a second here.
Right, this is KQPN 7:30 a.m. It's 7:04, y'all.
You know what? I really wow, I'm thinking you're going to talk about something else, and then this throws me off. So I forget, but I don't know where else to go from here.
And the last thing, Bob.
Yeah, last. I thought that was the last thing. Go ahead.
Okay. I guess I got it all in there, Bob.
Yeah, you did. Hey, thanks for the. Yeah. Okay. All right. I forget. We'll have a good day.
All right, you too, bye.
Okay. All right. 901-452-3094. And let's take one more call before the break.
Yeah.
And again, welcome AM 1600 to our audience, AM 1600 to the show. And let's go back to the phone lines. Who do we have? Greg, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Wednesday.
Good morning, Mr. Bob. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, sir?
Doing good, man. I appreciate y'all taking my call this morning. I'll be as brief as possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, number one of your topics was the Ole Miss students. I think they did a good job of making that decision.
Okay.
People want to argue that we're trying to erase history. No, it's not that we're trying to erase history. It's the fact that we should not be commemorating an enemy of the United States.
An enemy? Whoa, Greg. An enemy?
Yeah. The Confederacy was a bona fide enemy of the Union, was it not?
Okay,
straight up.
All right, Greg.
And they lost.
We don't like to say that, but that's what it was.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Greg.
And not to mention they lost. So why are we, making heroes of enemies of the U.S.? Mm-hmm. This is not the Confederate States of America. This is the United States of America. Right. Back then, it was the Union. They seceded. The Confederacy of the Southern States. They seceded from the nation. Mm-hmm. Became enemies. Okay. If anybody wants to argue that the Civil War was not about slavery, which the Confederacy wanted, all they have to do is read the Articles of Secession of the Southern States. Okay. That's all they got to do if they want to argue that, and they'll find out. They'll find out the truth. Anyway, the next one. I'm not even going to talk about the R. Kelly thing. He should have learned his lesson really. 20 years ago, he should have learned his lesson, but he didn't.
Wow.
And the next thing, the schools thing, man. That sets a bad precedent on so many levels. For one, it just further accentuates the whole wussification of the nation,
Wussification of the nation.
It just further accentuates that, man. The second place trophies, the consolation prizes, everybody is trying to make everybody on the same level, and you can't. This is not an egalitarian system in the United States. It's just not. And everybody's not equal. No, the one thing the parents need to step in, and instruct their children that, hey, we don't make as much money as these people, whatever. James was kind of hitting on it, This should be, teaching them that, hey, this is what you need to do to achieve that. If you want to attain these things, you got to work hard, you got to study, do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
And not expect a prize if you didn't win. If you didn't win, you don't get a trophy. That means you need to work harder to get a trophy.
Exactly.
And it's just crazy, man. The thing about the prom is supposed to be all about the glamour and the glitz, right?
That's the whole
yeah.
That's the entire purpose.
I guess. But,
that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's literally no other purpose. It's not to learn your ABCs.
So the prom is not for just the last gathering and just to come out and to have fun and dance and all that other good stuff.
Guess what?
Probably, and then again, probably more females get pregnant during the prom season than any other time. But that's another old story.
That's a whole other
story, right?
Let's not digress.
Okay. But check it out. Just the very fact that they wear their best clothes, wear your best stuff. You want to look
it's
good.
It's not their best stuff. So some people rip that stuff.
It doesn't matter.
And the limo and all that other kind of stuff. So
all of
does it make other people look bad?
That is so crazy. it's such a crazy. I don't know Bob feels the same way, but it's such a crazy thought. You know what I'm saying? It's school. People make fun of people. Yeah, I'm not saying it's right, but it's not a thing where, oh, we're gonna make you all ride the school bus so you feel equal. No,
man, that is awful.
But you gotta pay.
About it.
You gotta pay $15 though.
Yeah, give us your money.
That is so ridiculous right there, man. You know, if some students want to do it, fine, but don't make everybody do it. Yeah. Don't mandate it. You know, and the same thing is, and the thing about the whole bullying thing, man. It's just like I was saying about even with sexual assault. Bullying, the definition has changed. The definition of bullying has changed big time. You know, everything is bullying now. You know, when I was a kid.
Whoa, Greg, what do you mean? What do you mean everything is bullying now? So, I mean,
anything you do now, they tell you if you say something about this or shaming, you know, oh, you're fat shaming, oh, you're mommy shaming, oh, you're dad bod shaming.
So you saying that people should say what they want, and other people that it's being said to, they should just shut up and not even complain or say something, or say something at least to the person that's saying the things about them.
Sometimes, Bob, yes. Sometimes. You know, for instance, we all know that kids are cruel. That's just the way it is. You know, that doesn't mean they should be taken out back and beaten or expelled from school. Things don't happen. That's where the parents step in and give positive reinforcement to their children. That's what parents. That's what the parents come in for.
Yeah, Jet, I see what you wrote, Jet.
Jet says,
whoa, did you? Okay, go ahead. It's all right. Go ahead.
But yeah, he says, and on that, he said, on that note, I believe when Bob brought up the pregnancy, on that note, I'm about to make like a prom dress and take off.
Oh man! Hey, but look, I'm leave with this. I'm gonna end with this. When I was a kid, I got bullied. You know, we were poor. I went to 11 different schools by the 10th grade. You know, I was always a new kid. You know, us darkies were not in back then, so I got teased about my color. I got teased about my clothes. You know. And well, you know, the one thing I learned, I didn't even have to go crying and whining to nobody. The one thing I did learn, I knew I couldn't dress better than some of those kids. I couldn't look better than them. But the one thing I could do, I could be smarter than them.
Yeah.
You know? Now, that I did recognize at a very early age. And these kids had to also had to learn to think for themselves, you know, overcome, adapt if they have to. That's what they need to do. But if we're going to constantly give consolation prizes and second place trophies and participation trophies, that's not going to instill in them to work harder. It's going to make them feel entitled that, you know, hey, I deserve that too. Okay. And I didn't even work for it.
Yeah. All right. Exactly, man. Okay, so show off at the prom, talk about people that can't afford it and how, you know, stupid they look and coming in on the tractors and all that other kind of stuff. And, you know, broke down vehicles and wearing, rusted jeans and you know, and all that other kind of stuff. Look like a farm shirt. You know, make fun of those people, and yet at the same time, it teaches them a lesson.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and for the kids that do that, that's where their parents need to come into play as well.
Okay. All right.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, fellas, I got to run. I got to get out here and pretend to do some work.
Pretend. Hey, do some good pretending, sir.
All right,
hey, one thing I do want to say, though, what you do a good job at it, and it works.
Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Bob. I appreciate that. I do.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hey, y'all have a good one, man.
All right, thanks for the call. All right, let's take a break right here, and when we come back, we'll continue to take your phone call, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490.
Matter of fact, the R. Kelly clip we played earlier, I know we have some new footage from R. Kelly this morning.
Really?
From that interview. A little bit extra.
Okay.
So a couple of minutes more that's been put out there in case y'all hadn't seen the interview that's probably been on, might have played on TV this morning, I'm not sure, but we got some of that has not been aired Yeah, so we got that for you coming up.
All right, that's coming up next, folks. Your comments, your thoughts on what we're talking about. R. Kelly, Ole Miss situation statute, and the New Jersey high school decides that, hey, they're going to ride the school bus to the prom and not limos and all that other kind of stuff they're doing because they're messing with other kids. What do you think? We'll be back after this. You're listening to Talkback Live with Bob
and John
on AM 730 and now listening on AM 1600. People are listening to us as well, and on YouTube, on Facebook, and they're all over the place. We'll be back after this.
We live in Living Color, baby. How y'all doing this morning?
Serving Memphis, Tennessee, East Arkansas, and North Mississippi. This is KQPN AM 730, West Memphis, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee. AM 730 SB Nation Radio, your news, talk, sports, and information station.
Are you tired of going to the doctor with the same issue over and over again and never getting any relief? Are you tired of buying all types of vitamins and supplements, hoping but not knowing for sure that they will keep you healthy? Or are you getting enough of the right kind of nutrients that your specific body needs? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need a nutritional blood analysis. With a nutritional blood analysis, we can take one drop of blood from a prick of your finger and analyze your body's nutritional needs, nutritional deficiencies, and nutritional imbalances. This analysis can provide an early warning of possible future health challenges so you can make the changes now to avoid the negative outcome. A nutritional blood analysis can be used to monitor a health challenge before and after adopting an approach to restore health and balance. It will also allow you the ability to determine the effectiveness of various approaches to restoring and balancing your health. So don't wait. Make your appointment at FocusOnHealthSolutions.com. Stop guessing with your health. Know what works for sure. At FocusOnHealthSolutions.com, 901-602-7063.
No more limos to the prom. No more luxury cars, rented cars to the prom. No more party buses to the prom.
For the best soul food in the Mid-South, it's Shop and Save. $14.99 South 3rd, 901-946-4303. Serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some of the items on their menu consist of catfish, spaghetti, chicken and dressing, turkey wings, meatloaf, fried chicken, cabbage, yam, greens, salmon croquette, and the list goes on. Some of the best soul food you ever taste in the Mid-South, it is Shop and Save. $14.99 South 3rd. Call them again at 901-946-4303. Been in business since 1991. Shop and Save. $14.99 South 3rd. 901-946-4303 for some of the best soul food you'll ever taste. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances has the best prices in town, sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks will tell you they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances.
In life, we all want to be treated with dignity and respect. At E.H. Ford Mortuary Services, located 3390 Elvis Presley Boulevard, we believe the same thing should hold true. Telephone number is 345-9558. For more than 30 years, Ed Ford has offered the personal touch when it comes to the passing of the special people in your life. As a licensed funeral director, embalmer, and death counselor, Ed Ford will be involved in every phase of the bereavement process when it comes to your loved one. In other words, he won't just sit behind a desk and collect your money like other funeral directors. His main purpose is to personally prepare your loved one for whatever memorial service you desire. His services and prices are the very best in Memphis and the surrounding area. At E.H. Ford Mortuary Services, it's not about the money, it's about a lasting memory. Ed Ford, his wife Myrna, and the courteous staff will be there when you really need them. That's E.H. Ford Mortuary Services, located 3390 Elvis Presley Boulevard. The telephone number again, 345-9558. Not associated with any other funeral home with the same last name. That's E.H. Ford Mortuary Services.
And that may just be something big coming up.
Tell them to call in.
I wanted to hear you, but yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the show, Talkbacklive with Bob. And it is now 20 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock Central Time. And a very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning. Yes, a wonderful, lovely, blessed Wednesday morning. And starting your day off at 25 degrees under a clear sky, mostly clear sky. And you know that is cold, folks. And so, hey, grab a coat as you're going out this morning and stay warm as you're riding around the Mid-South. Speaking of riding around the Mid-South, let's do a weather break this morning. And if you're riding around the Mid-South, traffic report, if you're coming from I-55 from South Haven, Mississippi, you're coming through the Memphis area, approach the Elvis Presley Boulevard, and you come up to I-55, I-240, Mount Function Junction, as you continue your ride there down to the downtown connecting Union Avenue and the hospital district. Folks, be careful. Folks are getting off and people are going to work, people are going to breakfast, people are going everywhere this morning. About this time, it is getting a little busy, so be careful as you make your way around town. This Metro Traffic Report and Weather Break is coming up has been sponsored by Shop and Save. 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303, and they're serving breakfast right now, and I may get a chance to talk to somebody down there in a few minutes about what's going on this morning, and they're serving lunch and dinner around 10 o'clock. Oh, folks, some of the best soul food, neck bones, ham hocks, if you like that kind of stuff, pig feet, smothered pork chop, smothered liver and onions, fried chicken, turkey wings, meatloaf, all the other stuff, greens, cabbage, yams, okra. I mean, you could go on and on, folks, with those good veggies that they have. Some of the best soul food you'll ever taste in the Mid-South. Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303. And let's go over to the weather department and check in with News Channel 3's meteorologist and weather expert, Austin Unek.
Sunny and warmer today, not much warmer, but, after the chill that we got the last couple of days, we'll take whatever we can get. High temperatures back in the lower 40s today with plenty of sunshine, northerly winds turning southwest, and that'll help our temperatures in the next couple of days. Mostly clear, not as cold tonight, low temperatures back around freezing, southeasterly winds can...
I'll let you know.
Thursday, highs in the lower 50s, just below normal for this time of the year. Showers after...
And we're good. But it's not right now.
Okay.
40s. Showers and a thunderstorm possible on Friday, highs around 60. Showers and a thunderstorm possible Friday night, lows back in the mid-50s. Showers and thunderstorms on Saturdays, increasing possibility of maybe some severe weather in parts of the Mid-South. We'll
call this number, shop
the next few days. College will be on the breezy side.
Hey, give it a few minutes. It's not 7:30 yet.
Yeah, but ain't that okay? All right. I hate for somebody to get on, then we not have time to call. I hate for people to get on and we have to cut them off, or be quick just so we can call them in. I want to do it now while we got this break, Josh. While we got this break. All right, and welcome back to the show, Talkback Live with Bob
and Josh.
And it is now 7:25 or something another like that. Yeah, 7:24, 24 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock Central Time. A very pleasant good morning to you on a Wednesday morning, and I hope your day is going well. And remember, the number at Shop and Save is 901. I forget the number. 946-4303. That's it. 901-946-4303. And if you're in the Mid-South area, 946-4303. Some of the best soul food you'll ever taste at Shop and Save. And get on out there right now. Even though there may be a line there at Shop and Save, but they get you in and out of there real quick. And they have a place if you want to dine in, sit there and eat before you go to work or leaving work. Go sit there and relax a little bit. They have a big screen television there as well. And so, hey, again, some of the best soul food you'll ever taste right there in the Mid-South. And if you are having a birthday, anniversary, or just celebrating a big time and you want some soul food and some good food and you want somebody to prepare it for you or to cater cook it for you, hey, Shop and Save does that as well. You can call them and ahead of time, and they will prepare your food, and those great greens and cabbage and all of that good stuff. They'll prepare it ahead of time just for you and your party. You can call them ahead of time, though. And the number to call is 946-4303. 946-4303. Some of the best soul food, wow, you'll ever order and ever taste. And Josh,
yes,
okay,
sir.
Let's go. Do we?
Yeah, and like I said, that they didn't. They're not.
Okay. Okay.
But we do have a caller coming in. But I want to get to, like I talked about before we went to break.
Okay.
Got a clip from this morning because they're kind of putting out some of the things. If you have not seen some more of some new clips of the R. Kelly interview, we got it right here. And we'll play it for you right now before we go to the phone line.
Okay, let's take a listen to this, and we'll go to the phone line, take your calls, and all your comments. We'll read some more of these comments on Facebook as well. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Take a listen to this.
Okay, have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Wow.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all the
read
and what the women said about you.
What the women
said about you.
What women said about me. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And they want to tear you down. What makes you so special that they think, you know what, I'm going to lie on R. Kelly? What makes you so special that they want to tell a lie about you? Or another way to ask it is, what makes you so unlikable that they would want to tell a lie on you? Answer one of those.
The problem is that I'm likable. And they can't be around me because certain things didn't work out. And if things don't work out, well, lifetime. These girls were older. They were 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Why now? Why would they come out now?
Because I think that women have been traumatized and now feel comfortable in speaking out now, and they now believe that they will be believed. It's a different time, Robert. You will admit, it's a different time.
Can I ask you something?
And people feel more comfortable about speaking out now.
What do you mean comfortable? I mean,
because we're in a different time where women are speaking out. And all the the experts that specialize in sexual trauma will say people keep it buried. They don't feel comfortable. They don't feel safe. And now women feel safe saying the things about you.
I love women. I love all women. I love everybody. But the thing is that these stories on Lifetime, they're very bogus and they're not true. Absolutely not true.
Wow, there you have it. And he's now saying that it's not true. In this particular interview, they're lying on him. It is not true. He never did this with underage girls. Well, seems like to me he said it in one breath he didn't, and in another breath he said, why now? Why they come out now? I mean, so seems like he's admitting it, that he did. Well, what do you think, folks? What do you think should happen? 901-452-3094, and we're coming out, I think we got about, less than 30 minutes left in the show. Yeah. 25 minutes here, and you want to get in, get your call in now. And phone lines are busy, keep calling. And let's go back to the phone lines. And who do we have? Arnez, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Wednesday.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Man, about this R. Kelly thing, I remember getting Vibe magazine and Source magazine when they had stories about him doing things with underage girls as far back as 2003.
Wow.
Okay. Like, I'm reading all these extensive stories, like all this investigative journal, everything. You know, this going back to when I was a freshman in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 32 in a few months. Okay. Mm-hmm. Think of how long. Rumors do not stay around this long if there's not truth to them.
Yeah.
And my thing is, why didn't he come out and try to denounce this after the whole, what was the documentary name?
Surviving R. Kelly.
Okay.
Surviving R. Kelly, which unfortunately I have yet to watch. I want to watch it. I really do, but I have yet to watch it. But it's like, rumors don't stick around this long if there's not a bit of truth to them. Just the same with the Bill Cosby thing. Like, nobody wanted to believe it, but like I said, there was rumors about that going on as far back as the 80s.
And let me just plug this in there, what you're saying. It is literally almost virtual. I'll put it this way. Anything's possible, I guess. But what I'm saying is, it is virtually impossible for all of these people to be lying. Because these are not just allegations from random women that came up. These are allegations from his manager at the time, his brother, family members, people that were around him saw him doing it and admitted that they didn't say anything. Police officers that said they saw things that didn't say anything because of who he was. Also, I mean, it was an extensive list of people that have been close to him for years and years and years.
Yeah, well, you know, too, we understand there's a situation right here in Memphis, Tennessee he's involved in with a young lady. How old is she? And that situation has been going on with the family, and the family has been on the news here and concerned about their daughter. You know, he said he's hoodwinked or whatever the case may be.
Man, look.
It's crazy.
It is. And you're right, Josh. It is crazy. But, because plain and simple, like you said, this ain't like somebody that, I worked on one concert with R. Kelly 8 years ago, and I ain't seen him since, but yeah, he did do stuff like, no. You're right. These are people that have been around him, close confidants, relatives, people he trusted, people that he paid for years and years and years. Every tour he's been on, they were there. You know, my thing is this: why didn't he come out with an interview like this after the documentary came out? That would have been the perfect time instead of just. And we all saw that meme of him crying and everything. You know, that little clip of him. My thing is this: he's crying because he pretty much knows that his time is up. You know, you don't have the star power that you had back in like the mid 2000s or even the late 90s. You know, the money is pretty much dried up. How that happened, I don't. That's a whole other story. How that happened, because with all the hits you wrote, you should have been a rich man for the rest of your life. It's plain and simple. He knows his time is up, and he knows that, you know, if they give him 15 years, he knows he's pretty much going to be in jail for the rest of his life. He's a some-year-old man.
Let me ask y'all this. And Bob brought up the parents and Kelly. on Facebook said R. Kelly knew he did all that ish. He put that. Yeah. But a few of those parents should be charged as well. How much should the parents of a lot of these underage, women at the time be held accountable for these as well? Now, because you hear a lot of that talk, right? That the parents, people feel that the parents should face more than R. Kelly.
Well, I ain't gonna say the parents should face more than R. Kelly, but they should definitely face some kind of charges because, plain and simple, it's almost the equivalent of basically letting your child, like you and your kid go to the zoo, and you just basically let them in the gorilla cage or the tiger cage. You know what's going to happen. These parents weren't dumb. They knew. Yeah, I mean, they could say, "Oh, he's going to make my baby a star," this, that, the third, but you still willingly left your underage daughter, who's probably starting to develop around a man who was known, who at the time was known in the past, to have a thing for underage girls. Like, you willingly left your child with a sexual predator.
Well, the parents, did they know that at the time, though? Because everybody wants an opportunity for their kids, and they think, okay, wow, well-known guy, opportunity here. But
yeah, everybody does want opportunity for their kids, but still, you know this man is a sexual predator. And what's more important, your child gets an opportunity at fame and fortune, or basically the integrity of your child and the innocence of your child being protected? So do the parents deserve to face some kind of charges? Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. But at the end of the day, R. Kelly he's the main perpetrator. Yeah. He's the adult in the situation. And he's the one who basically this went on for years. He paid people off a lot. He paid officers off. This goes up, and this is very expensive. So, yeah, you're right. Parents should absolutely face some kind of charge. But what those charges should it be probation? Should it be registered? I mean, they can't register as a sex offender because that wouldn't make sense. But they should face something, a minor amount of jail time. I don't know. But obviously, there's a lot of guilty people, and some other people who deserve to face charges is people that were around R. Kelly. The tour managers, everybody who willingly saw this and enabled it, and I ain't gonna say they encouraged it, but they definitely enabled it by, not going to the police or basically seeing it and not saying nothing and forging marriage records and all that. Yeah. They deserve time too.
Well, it goes to people wanting to have a job and to make some money and just hide and shove stuff under the rug. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I mean that's all what it boiled down to. Because you're right, R. Kelly was a worldwide name, and obviously working for him, you get paid well, and obviously you want to keep a job like that, and so you'll keep whatever he does under the rug. So I'm sorry, the way I see it, he knows his time is up. He knows he's going to jail. He knows he can't get out of this. I thought it was absolutely insane that a woman put up over $500,000 to bail him out. Why that happened, I don't know, because with somebody like R. Kelly, you think $500,000 shouldn't be really anything to bail yourself out of jail. Yeah. So what he did with the money, I don't know. None of my business. But the way I see it, I mean, you see a man right now, like you look at the interview he did way back when he was asked those questions, and you look at the interview now, like you can tell that this is a man that knows he knows that, his time is up.
And guys, it's the last little bit here. It's a few seconds. I want y'all to hear this.
And those of you hanging on the phone, we're coming right to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Take a listen to that.
And don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I got out 30 years. Robert. 30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
Look at it.
I mean, man, this ain't about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're going to.
This is not true. This is not, doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
There's real girls out there missing. There's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. Robert, and they're ending up buried in.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
Wow. There you have it, folks. And, oh, boy, I tell you, you don't want to do the...
She basically, you know, she handled that as crazy as that interview got. She handled that as professional as really anybody really could.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to give her some credit.
Yeah.
But like I said, doesn't that sound like a man that's pretty much like that he knows what's going to happen to him?
Yeah. And look, sounds like a man that knows now he's about to turn into a woman when he goes. I mean, but he don't want to face that. But the fact is, this man is showing all of the guilt in this whole case.
I don't think he's guilty at all. I don't think he feels guilty.
I don't think he does either. I think he just figured that he's R. Kelly and everything that R. Kelly does should be fine. You know,
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. It's like, and the sad part about it is, even with all the evidence and everything, he's still going to have supporters in the black community that's going to support him no matter what. Because
wait a minute, Holy, why did you say black community?
Because that's most of who listen to his music. Let's just be real.
You think black people are that gullible?
No, I'm not saying they're gullible. I'm just saying, he has equity amongst a lot of black people. Let's just be honest.
That's true.
Okay, because a lot of black people literally grew up listening to his music. All right, plain and simple. And he's going to have a core base of supporters that no matter what he does, he can go to jail. He could be found guilty, tapes everything, go to jail, no matter what. He's still going to have support. He's still going to have those core supporters that are never in a million years going to turn their back on him. They're still going to play his music and buy his music no matter what. It's sad, but that's just the honest to God truth. I'm going to let somebody else get on.
Hey, man.
Y'all have a good day, and thanks for the time.
Hey, thanks for your comments, Arnaz. All right, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Let's go back to the phone lines, and who do we have?
We have King of Pop.
King of Pop. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Hello, gentlemen. How y'all doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Let me hit it and quit it. You know, Oprah Winfrey had something on HBO the other night about Mr. Jackson. And my heart and prayers are really out to the Jackson family and really Mother Jackson. I know she's somewhere tired of this mess. But, you know, the ugly head has arose again now. There's some people running around saying that when they were kids, Michael Jackson had them in the bedroom drinking some kind of weird juice and eating chocolate cake and having his way with them. To me, this is very unfair because Mr. Jackson is now deceased, so which clearly states that he's unable to speak upon his, on his behalf. So why did they decide to even draw up some kind of documentary about Michael Jackson molesting two boys? I don't know. If you go back and listen to Steve Harvey, I'm glad he's alive and well, because he said a number of years ago. Now, that's what Steve Harvey said, that I think he went out to Michael's house or somebody's house, and Michael Jackson had hospital beds set up for the kids. He had the places set up for the, sick kids with cancer, and maybe kids that had, certain diseases, incurable diseases. He was trying to help people.
Well, we'll talk about that.
The family got mad at Michael when he went to take the money off of it.
Yeah, maybe King of Pop, that was the case. But then his housekeeper, the lady that worked in the house there, she's now saying that she's come in the room and his clothes be off and have two or three boys in the bed with him, their clothes are off and all that kind of stuff. So she thought that was strange, for that to be. But she was the housekeeper. And she saw a lot of that.
It's bizarre myself Michael Jackson probably kind of put himself out there with a lot of stuff, but you know, I think he's a different kind of guy. Hello?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead, King of Bob.
I think his phone.
I think he cut his own self off there. 901-452-3094. We have anybody else available?
We do.
And let's go back to the phone lines. And who do we have next?
Well, not he, but we have Carl.
Carl, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Wednesday.
Good morning, sir. How are you all today?
Doing well. How about yourself, sir?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I saw something this morning that made me sad.
Well, what is it called?
Hey, R. Kelly, look at me.
Yeah.
There's no crying doing an interview with Gayle King.
What do you, whoa, Carl? What do you mean no crying? This guy emotions, his feelings have been hurt here.
Bob.
Yes.
A real man who's fighting for his life, trying to clear himself, don't start crying in front of a beautiful woman, saying he didn't do it. We all know he did it. All up to it, R. Kelly. Be a real man, all up to it. Don't come on national TV. Don't come on national TV, R. Kelly, and cry like a 5-year-old child, like a weakling, in front of a grown, and I must say, Bob, a grown, beautiful woman. And R. Kelly was still his gut in society.
Oh, yeah.
What makes people come on TV, Bob, and lie like that?
I don't know, Carl. I mean, well, at this point, he feels like, man, I've got to do something because what they're saying is true, but I want to get out there and say they're lying. The last interview we had, he said everybody was lying on him. And why did they want to bring this out at this point in time? Well, it's beyond his imagination. But see, at the one point, he denies it, and the other point, he says it's true. So, by what he says.
And he said he don't know why people come after him because he don't have any money.
Well,
so
Carl,
he can't get nothing from him.
Well, I think, we just need to forgive him.
Forgive?
Yes, sir.
He still need to go to jail.
Yes.
You know what, Bob? You are a good Christian man. You believe in all this forgiveness stuff.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Forgiveness, even though you be forgiven, there's consequences.
Yeah. You need to suffer all.
Yeah, you're forgiven, but you still gotta pay the consequences, though, Carl.
That's true.
But it's just like a guy robbing a bank, and in the process, he's shooting at people as he gets shot. Okay? Yeah, we forgive you, but at the same time, you still have a gunshot. You still gonna need to be recovered. That forgiving you is not gonna repair that gunshot. You may die from it because of your consequences, your actions that you've done, and you may and then end up going to jail too. So, but at any rate.
Yeah. You have a good point, Bob.
Yeah.
You know what, Bob?
Yes, sir.
Based on who you are, I believe we need to start a GoFundMe page for you.
For what?
Get enough money for GoFundMe and put a billboard your face in Memphis, Tennessee, saying that you are the man.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if they want to do that, put up about our talk show and all that, a billboard. Well,
No, sir. You.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
because you show up the way, Bob, every morning between 6 and 8, Monday through Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean,
you got other callers.
Yes, Carl.
I want you to know I had an opportunity to wake up this morning, look at the Long Rangers, listen to you,
yeah.
some breakfast. Now I'm driving to work, and I want to thank you for starting my day, sir.
Yeah, and we appreciate you listening, Carl. Yeah. I appreciate your call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now get off.
Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you, sir. All right, 901-452-3094. John, read what Carla has put down here on Facebook.
Well, she is on the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we got a couple people on the phone. Let's quickly, let's go to the phone lines and who do we have?
Well,
good morning.
Carla.
Good morning. How are you?
All right, how y'all doing this morning?
We're doing fine, thank you.
Well, I was just thinking about, he probably was paying the parents for the children.
He paying the parents?
I think so. It was all about the money, so they kept it, like you say, under the rug. And really, the parents knew what was going on. Like I said, R. Kelly had that money. And that money, the parents should be punished too.
So the parents really don't care what went on with their kids. As long as you give me that money and put the money under the table, if whatever goes on, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Wow.
People don't care. No, they just want money. If they got to sell their kids for it, they'll do it.
Whoa, you said something there. They're selling their kids. Is this kind of prostitution?
Yeah, that's what it is, like prostitution. And I should be punished too.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And anything else you want to talk about? You think
I just think that he having a fit going off.
Yeah.
So he's finna go down.
Yeah, he thinks that he's R. Kelly and nobody is supposed to mess with me. Do you know who I am? And he got up and jumped up in the lady's face and all this kind of stuff and crying and hollering. And now he knows he's on his way to prison. He thought that he was untouchable. And now it's coming back to haunt him.
Uh-huh.
All right.
In a way, he don't know it's a God. He ain't none of God. So what you do in the dark does eventually come to the light.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
So I thank God for this program.
Yes.
So we get to speak our mind and word on things that's not right.
Amen to that. Amen.
Okay, then.
All right. Thank you for love you guys too. Thanks for the call.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. 901-452-3094. Let's go back quickly to the phone line. We're about to run out of time. And who do we have?
Unforgetful's back.
Unforgetful. Welcome to the show. Good morning on a Wednesday.
Man, this is wonderful, man. I mean, man, why you sound like that?
What is it, Unforgetful?
Man, you be laughing, man. I ain't mean to laugh.
Yeah, you do. It's all
right.
Yeah, you meant to laugh. Yeah. Did you see him jump up, man, and, wanted to... I guess Gail King, she didn't think 1 minute that she probably was thinking he's finna come over here and flip my chair over and throw me down.
He so got up, man.
And listen to Inez, the way he's talking about we should commend Gail King. Man, y'all don't see this, man.
Look, Carl, first of all, he was
going to go along with him. Come on, Inez.
He's in love with you.
Can't see what's going on, man.
Can't see what's going on? What do you mean he can't see what's going on? What's going on?
Look at King Pop. King Pop know how to do it. Man, all right, I'm out of here. Man, come on now. The man is dead, and they do it like that, man. It ain't no justice, man.
Honestly, you know what?
There's no justice.
Ain't no justice, dog.
Okay, what do you think about what he did to the people that were with him and all these years? Oh, he's talking about Michael Jackson. Okay.
Jackson, dog, man. Where y'all see happening on that stuff?
I didn't do it.
We didn't bring it up.
R. Kelly had a case. He busy, like you say, and it's over with. Now,
it's not over with.
I mean, if they got new evidence or new cases and stuff on it, you know, if he did wrong, go to jail, do his time, come back out and do your music, bro. You know, whatever, you know.
Yeah. Well, he may be singing a little louder after he come out of jail.
But I tell you one thing.
See, you made me bring this up. It's something about you.
It's something about Select too, whatever man. They both gonna be over there.
Yeah.
Maybe they can get some together.
Anyway.
I bought his coffee.
Okay.
Oh my God. So I just had to call back, Bob, and let you know, man. You got a great voice for that kind of stuff. And I don't understand the way you don't do it at Butch, man.
That kind of stuff.
You do, Bob. You got a unique voice. that you could, what's the word,
ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist. You got a unique voice, man. You got talent and you don't even know, Bob.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Oh, there's no question.
And you got the.
I ain't got no voice like he does.
Well, I'm just saying about Bob, John. Don't get jealous now. Because he got it going on, but he don't use the unique thing that you got going on, Bob. You can use that because I've been hearing you all over this radio. You know what I'm talking about. Other sounds that you've been doing.
Yeah.
You got it going on, man. You need to let it come out, man, and show how talented you is, Bob, because you got it. It's in you, man.
Okay.
I don't understand why you hold that back.
I'm not holding it back. We're started again.
All right, then, Bob. I just want to let you know, man. You had me laughing, man. It was funny.
That's your voice, yeah.
All right, then, y'all. I'm out of here.
Thanks, Rodney.
Bye.
All right. Hey, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for all your phone calls. Yeah.
My bad. He keeps
wanting to come in and, it's too late, R. Kelly. Yeah, okay.
It was 30 years.
Yeah, well, they'll give you a fair trial.
Well, they'll probably give 30 years, too.
Yeah, probably.
But 30 more years.
Hey. All right, that's going to do it for us today, folks. Coming up next, the Ion Sports and 11 o'clock. It is the Sports Bar and Grill with John Lawson and company. Yes, indeed. And it's the only sports bar and grill with a license. Well, I'm not going to tell. I don't think he has a license to open that early in the morning, folks. That's what he's been saying for years. I just don't believe. We've got to check them licenses out. But anyway, Bill Moore, Sports Talk 3, and then at 7 tonight, Ben Eater Power Hour. We'll be back tomorrow morning to do it all over again. It is Thursday, right? Yes. And
tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have a wonderful, blessed day today. Stay warm if you can, and we'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. to do it all over again. Folks, have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.
Sunny and warmer today. Not much warmer, but, after the chill that we got the last couple of days, we'll take whatever we can get. High temperatures back in the lower 40s today with plenty of sunshine. Northerly winds turning southwest, and that'll help our temperatures in the next couple of days. Mostly clear, not as cold tonight. Low temperatures back around freezing. Southeasterly winds continue. Clouds increase the area on Thursday. Highs in the lower 50s, just below normal for this time of the year. Showers after midnight Thursday into early Friday.